Hello, hello, it is the Trading Captain, and I'm currently sitting up $28.86. Now, before I go over the recap today, I do want to apologize for yesterday. Yesterday, I just didn't get around to doing the recap. Part of that was because I stayed with the stream later, and that's normally when I do the recap right now, and I just didn't get around to doing it. So that's something I need to be mindful of going forward. So anyway, as for the results today, not a lot of trades. Again, 6. We're still in that lower end of trades. But a lot of these were more explosive today, right? We had a lot of bigger moves that were $10 in range. And I think that was because we just saw a lot of moves that were following through in both directions, right? So, for example, with BTTC, we had this very monster move. And I'm actually surprised it's still holding in this range. But the fact that we had this big of a move, not surprising to see we were having bigger range. With RETO, this was another one I traded where we had a huge pullback here. I managed to capture this bounce here. So very nice on that end. And just the way these stocks were kind of ranging with these big moves really shows the power of how things move today. Even with this one, CRBT, right? I captured this one here on this bounce here. So a lot of these were ranging very powerfully. And in some senses, it's nice for getting some kind of range play. But on the other end, trying to hold for a breakout and seeing a lot of these weird, very flip-flop reversal kind of setups. So even with CETX, right? If you're trying to hold for any of these kind of moves, a lot of these rugs have been happening lately. So this is something I've been aware of, and I want to kind of consider that with context with today's results. So overall, still very nice day. Getting some good returns overall. Going into tomorrow, unfortunately, still a similar situation where we're just not seeing a lot of stocks moving. We had BTTC that moved very nicely today. I was very hesitant to jump on it, even only just trading it once, mainly because I was not really anticipating the stock to follow through that well. The float was a bit higher, and just given how stocks have been resolving lately, I didn't really feel it was going to make the move that it did. It's a data point. We'll see how other stocks behave, and if the frequency of stocks holding like this increases, maybe I can give more exposure to that. But until I see that happen, I think my more conservative approach is still appropriate. So that pretty much wraps up the recap. If you like what you saw here, please do leave a like, helps me out, and I will be back tomorrow. Take care.